Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with part 2 of my TJ Maxx haul, and this haul is going to include all of the makeup that I found over the past 3 or 4 months or even longer. I have high-end and drugstore, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the high-end palettes that I have. I do want to do some swatches of things for you today. Probably not everything. I'm probably not going to swatch any of the eyeshadow palettes, but I do have some like face makeup and smaller items that I can go ahead and swatch for you guys. And I wrote down all the prices so I can let you all know again what I paid and what the retail price is for these things. So if you like to see all of the high-end and drugstore makeup items that I found at TJ Maxx within the past few months, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first item I have to show you I think is probably the most exciting makeup item that I found, and it is the MAC and Jeremy Scott collab. This packaging alone, you guys, I had to have this just for the packaging, and you guys won't believe the deal I got on this, okay? I got this on clearance for $10. $10 I got this on clearance, you guys. But the only thing, brace yourselves, okay? The mirror is broken. Sorry, I don't mean to blind you guys, but the mirror is completely like cracked and broken, but that is okay. The shadows themselves are perfectly fine, and I mainly just got this for collection purposes anyway. I probably won't even use the shadows. I thought this was such a cool collab, and I really had to have this palette, and when I saw it sitting there I snatched it so fast because I saw the red tag on it and I was like, this is probably going to be good. So again, I paid $10 for this, and I couldn't find the retail price anywhere online, I guess because it's not available anymore, but I want to say that this was at least $60 full price. It had to be at least $60 to $75. I know it was up there, but I'm so glad to have this in my collection now. Okay, the next high-end eyeshadow palette I found is the Volcano Goddess by Becca, and this packaging is just really pretty. I paid $15.99 for this, and this retails for $28, and I'll go ahead and show you all the inside. Just these really beautiful colors, especially that blue there. I have not used this yet. I have swatched a few of the colors, but I was really excited to find Becca products at TJ Maxx. Okay, the next palette that I found was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. Now I know this had a lot of not so great feedback on YouTube, but I did find this on clearance for $18, and it was because one of the shadows, I mean, it looks like somebody just dug their finger in it and took it out, but all of the other shadows were perfect condition. They weren't touched or swatched or anything. So I went ahead and picked this up because I really do like the color story of it, and I do want to play around with it myself. So again, I paid $18 for this, and it retails for $45. The next high-end palette that I came across was this Classic Cutie palette from MAC. Just the packaging is adorable. I love all the little cupcakes and things, and as you can see, this was $19.99, and this retails for $42. And I'll go ahead and show you the inside. I love that it was a purple theme, so I definitely had to have this in my collection. At the time I didn't have a lot of MAC products, but I'm slowly getting there, so I was really excited to add this to my palette collection. Okay, the next palette I came across was this Cargo Cosmetics Tokyo in Bloom palette, and again with the gorgeous packaging. I love the pink cherry blossoms, and here's what the inside looks like. It comes with a brush. I just really like the mauve-y tone of this, yet they're still, pretty neutral to where you could use them on an everyday basis. So I really liked this palette, and I have quite a collection of Cargo palettes now as well, and I found most of them at TJ Maxx. So this one retailed for $34, but I paid $7.99 for this. Okay, the next few items are really exciting finds as well. They're all from Lime Crime. First, I came across the pink Lime Crime Pocket Candy palette. I was so excited to find this because, I'm a 90s kid. This took me back to Polly Pockets. Like, I've never owned a Polly Pocket, yet I always wanted them. So I had to have this when I saw that these were popping up at TJ Maxx. And when I went into my TJ Maxx looking for this, there was just one left sitting there, and it was calling my name. So I snatched it up. And this is what the inside looks like. It's really pretty colors. And here are the names on the back in case you guys are interested. But this I paid $5.99 for, and it retails for $34. Okay, in the next two palettes, I also paid $5.99 for each of these. I have two of the Plushies palettes. This one is in Sweet Blends, and here's the colors on the back. And this one is in Fresh Squeezed. And I'll go ahead and show you the insides of them as well. They're so cute with the little bears on the inside, and then there's what the colors look like. I had to add these to my collection as well. And again, I paid $5.99 for each of these, and these each retail for $22. Next, I have all of the drugstore palettes that I found at TJ Maxx. The first one is the BH Cosmetics It's My Ray Ray palette, and this is a 21 color eyeshadow, highlighter, and contour palette. Looks like this. And then here is the face powders here, some highlighters and bronzers. And then here are the eyeshadows. Get 15 eyeshadows. And I really thought this was a great deal. You get all of these colors, and this was $7.99 at TJ Maxx, and this actually retailed for $22.50. I'm not sure if this is available on the BH Cosmetics website anymore. I'm pretty sure like once this is sold out, it's gone forever. So if you guys are interested in this palette, definitely check out your TJ Maxx. Okay, the next item is also from BH Cosmetics, and this is also another YouTuber collab. This is by Marvin Magnificent, and this is the Marvicorn palette. Just thought this was super cute, and I actually passed this up a couple times, but I went back and decided to grab it because it was only, again, this one was actually $6.99 and this retailed for $17.50. And again, I'm not sure if this is still available on the BH Cosmetics website, but here's what the inside looks like. It's absolutely adorable with the little unicorn pop-up, and then here in the middle you have a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, and you have 10 eyeshadows. So I just thought the packaging was really pretty, and I wanted to go ahead and add this to my collection as well. Okay, the next drugstore item I found, which I think is pretty exciting, was this huge chocolate heart collection. And when you open it up, you have 3 palettes and then a little bronzer in the middle. And I'll go ahead and take all of these out. This first one is the Red Velvet palette, and the inside is gorgeous. It almost reminds me of the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, which I don't own yet. I still am in dire need of that palette, but it's always out of stock, and when it restocks, I never have the money to get it, so it's still on my wish list. But I really enjoy these colors, especially that pop of hot pink there. So that's what the Red Velvet palette looks like. The next shadow palette is the Peanut Butter Cup palette, and I just love the chocolate bar packaging. I mean, it's adorable. But here's what the inside of this looks like. And I'm not sure if this is a dupe for another palette. You guys can maybe let me know if it is. But I really love the color story in that one as well. I don't have anything like that. And then this last palette is actually a face palette, and this is the Praline palette. I just love how adorable that one is as well. And this one has bronzers, blushes, and highlighters in it. So that one's really cute as well. And then the little bronzer that came with this, little heart bronzer. It actually says highlighters for your face and eyes on it, but this is definitely a bronzer. So that's what that looks like. Yeah, it even says bronzer on the back. So I was really excited to find this set. This entire set I paid $14.99 for. This huge thing. $14.99 I paid, and it retails for $37.50. So that is a great deal. I was super excited to find that. And that was actually from iHeart Revolution, which is a sister company, I believe, to this next palette. This is by Makeup Revolution, and this is the Pink Fizz palette. Same exact packaging. I had to get the pink one, of course. I absolutely love this packaging. And here's what the inside looks like. And this one is a little bit different than the other ones because it doesn't have the names printed in the actual palette. It just has, you know, this little overlay piece here, but that's okay. But here's what the colors look like. And this palette I paid $5.99 for, and it retails for $15. Okay, next I have a Pacifica palette. This is the Pacifica Natural Minerals palette. and it's kind of like a little book type thing. But you open it up and you have 3 cream highlighters up here, and then you have a bronzer, a blush, and then you have 6 eyeshadows there on the bottom. I just really love the colors of this, and I don't have any Pacifica like makeup products, so I was really excited to pick this up and add it to my collection. This I paid $6.99 and it retails for $32. Okay, the next palettes I came across were these 2 little e.l.f. palettes. These are Velvet Touch eyeshadow palettes, and I picked up this one in Cool Mist. I just love, and these are definitely what they say. I will go ahead and swatch a couple of these. Velvet Touch. Look at those colors. Very pretty. Hopefully you guys can see them. And this next one I picked up is the Island Breeze palette, and these colors are just as pretty. Go ahead and swatch a couple of these. And there's a couple of those. Very beautiful and buttery and pigmented, and I'm very excited to play around with those palettes. Those I paid $4.99 each for, and they each retail for $12. Okay, the next couple palettes are both from Profusion. First I picked up the Chocolates palette, and I was really happy to find this because I was actually on the hunt for this, I think before Christmas time when it actually came out. I think I ended up finding it in Walmart eventually, and I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I did find it for a lot cheaper at TJ Maxx. The colors, I'll go ahead and open it so you guys don't have the glare, but there are the colors. I really love the color story in this. It's just very different. I really love greens and that sort of, you know, color scheme. This I paid $6.99 and this retailed for $10. As well as this one I also paid $6.99, retailed for $10. This is the Pro Pigment palette, and I really love this one as well, again with that pop of hot pink, and I just don't have anything like this in my collection, so I was definitely excited to add these into my collection. Okay, moving on to face palettes and like face makeup, that sort of thing. The first one is also a Profusion palette. This is the Strobe and Glow palette, and this was another one that I was interested in when it first came out, and I missed out on grabbing it at Target. My Target actually had these, and by the time I was able to get one, of course they were gone. But here's what the colors look like. They're very pretty, very smooth and buttery. This I paid $6.99 for, and this also retailed for $10, just like the eyeshadow palettes. Okay, this next one is from Makeup Revolution, and this is just the little Bronze and Glow chocolate bar little palette. So cute. And the inside honestly reminds me of Kylie Jenner. Like, I think her highlighters and her blushes have that kind of same like little drip pattern on them, but I thought this was super cute, and I will go ahead and swatch these for you. Hopefully you guys can see. The bronzer's a little light, but I think you can definitely build that up, and it'll definitely be good for fair skin. And I paid $4.99 for that one, and originally I think this was around $8. I couldn't find an exact price, but it was around $8 to $10 I want to say originally. And then this next one is again from Profusion, another little chocolate bar palette. This is the, actually it doesn't say what the palette is called, but it has bronzers and highlighters in there. This I want to say I paid $3.99 for, or $4.99 for, and this retails around, I want to say $10 to $12. I couldn't really find an exact price on this one either, but it's super cute. I love the packaging again, and the pigments are just super buttery and smooth, and then there's those across the top there. So really nice pigment on these palettes. I really love Profusion. Okay, the next item is another exciting MAC find. This is also part of the Jeremy Scott collection, and this is the Cheeky Volume 1 mixtape. Again, I had to have it for the packaging alone. It's absolutely awesome. It looks just like a CD. And then the inside looks like this. It's just a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I'll go ahead and swatch these for you guys real quick. And this I paid $14.99 for, and it retailed for $35. So that's what those colors look like. Really pretty. Okay, the next item I found is by Laura Geller, and this is the Glow For It palette. So it just looks like this, and then the inside looks like this. The only thing I don't like is this all this extra space. And I know there's been a lot of people that have mentioned that, because I also have this Laura Geller palette. It's the same kind of thing, 3 little highlighters, but it's like half the size. Like, I don't understand, why couldn't you do this for this? But I mean, I can't complain too much because I bought it, right? But I paid $6.99 for this, and this was originally $35. All right, next I have a few Too Faced items. This first one is the Too Faced Bronze Peach. And you guys, the packaging, I can't get over it. I'm such a sucker for packaging. I'm sure you guys realize this by now, but it's just adorable. But I had to pick this up. I was really excited to find these because these retail for $30, you guys. Originally $30 for these, and I paid $10.99 for each of these. And again, this first one is the bronze one. And these also smell like peach. They smell really good. So it's just a cream product. And that's the bronzer there. And this is called Bronzed Peach. Oh, this is Toasted Peach. So I'm not sure if they have like different shades of the bronzer, but this one is Toasted Peach. And next I just have 3 of the blushes. So first I have Spiced Peach. And it's this really like natural looking color, almost kind of like a bronzer, but it's got like a mauve-y hue to it. And that's what that one looks like. This next one is Peach Berry, and it's kind of like a reddish berry color. They all smell so good. They're infused with, what does it say? Infused with peach and sweet fig cream. That just sounds amazing. And there's that one there. And then this last one is called Peach Dream. It's this really pretty pink shade. And that's what the inside looks like. This one honestly doesn't swatch the greatest, but it's probably because I've been doing nothing but swatching, so it's got kind of like a hard cast on it now. I think that's what they call that. But there's the pink one there in Peach Dream. So again, I picked all of those up for $10.99, and they each retail for $30. The next Too Faced item I came across was the Peach Blur Translucent Smoothing Finishing Powder, and this is also infused with the peach and sweet fig cream. And this I paid $12.99 for. And then here's what the inside looks like. So it says it's a translucent powder. It does come off a tiny bit peachy, but like once blended in, I don't think you can really see it. See, it's kind of got a little sheen there. So, and this also smells really good. So I was super excited to find this collection because I was dying over the packaging once this collection came out, and I knew I didn't want to pay full price. I love Too Faced, but I think they're so expensive. So when I can find them at TJ Maxx for half the price or cheaper, I'm all over it. Okay, the next item I found is from Urban Decay, and this is one of their Afterglow highlighters in the shade Sin. And that's what the highlighter looks like, and I was super excited to come across one of these. I've also seen people finding blushes, and there's one that they have called Fetish that I really am on the hunt for because that's like my kind of blush. But anyway, there's a swatch of the highlighter in Sin. So I think that's a really pretty like goldy, almost goldish kind of champagne color. Okay, and the next highlighter is actually from Japanesque. This is the Kumadori highlighter in 01 Rose Gold, and that's what the packaging looks like, just this red color. And here is what the inside looks like. And this is a little dark, I think, for me, but if I were to put it over top of a lighter highlighter, like maybe Ice Cold from Jeffree Star, I feel like I could get away with wearing this. But this I paid $3.99 for, and this originally retails for $26, and I don't think I said I paid $9.99 for the Urban Decay, and this originally retails for $26 as well. Okay, next I have a liquid type of highlighter. This is from Japanesque again, and this is the Liquid Light. It doesn't say, the only thing it says for a shade is 01. That's all I can see, so I'm not sure if that's the shade or not. But this is actually a little too dark for me to use as a highlighter. There's a swatch there. So I've actually been using this kind of as a primer, like a luminous primer before my foundation, and I actually really like how it's been working for that. So I paid $9.99 for that, and that actually retails for $28. Okay, next I have one last Japanesque item. This is their Velvet Touch Concealer in the shade 01, and that's what the packaging looks like. And then here's what the inside looks like. And this is a nice, I mean, I wish it was a tad more creamy. It's not too bad. It's pretty thick though, and I think that the color is actually a little dark for me. You guys can see it right here. So I'm not sure if I can actually wear this or not. I don't know, but I wanted to try it out anyway. I only paid $3.99 for this, and it retails for $22. I think the packaging is super cute though, of course. Okay, next concealer I have is from Becca, and this is the Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. And it looks like this. And the shade is, I think, Porcelain is actually the shade. And I paid $5.99 for this, and this actually retails for $32. And the wand is a little different from like other concealers. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of like a wider doe foot. But yeah, and here's the swatch, and actually this comes off a lot darker than in the tube as well. I definitely could have gone for a lighter color, but I think this is actually the lightest color that they make. I'm not positive, but this was the lightest color that my TJ Maxx had, so I can mix it with a lighter shade and get it to work. So this, again, I paid, I'm not sure if I said already, $5.99, and it retails for $32. Okay, and the next item is also another Becca item. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Slim Light. Looks like this, and this is in the shade Champagne Pop. I'm sure you guys have all heard about, you know, the highlighter Jaclyn Hill made with Morphe. It's beautiful. I also own the pressed one, but here is a swatch of this one right here, and I got this because I thought it would be perfect for, like, you know, the inner corner, or, you know, anywhere else really, but that's mainly what I got it for. And this I paid $5.99, and I couldn't find a retail price on this either, but I want to say it was at least $20 or more. So if you guys can, you know, if you know of the regular price, let me know, but $5.99 I know is definitely a good deal for this. Okay, next I have another kind of liquid highlighter. This is the Liquid Glow Face Highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in Peach Fizz, and this is super pretty as well. It's just like a little squeezy tube. And this, I'm not sure if this is too dark for me or not either, but if it is, I could probably use this as like a luminous primer, just like the Japanesque one. But here's a swatch of this one. Super pretty. And they had other shades of this as well, but those ones were definitely too dark for my skin tone, so I passed on those. But I paid $7.99 for this, and it retails for $25. Okay, the next item I have is from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Beauty Shield Setting Spray, the Daily Defense Makeup Mist. And this was $2.99, and it retails for $8. And I got this because it is supposed to protect your skin against everyday environmental aggressors. And I thought that this would be nice to just spray on my skin when I'm going to work, because there's a lot of dust that gets kicked around in that place, so I feel like protecting my face from that kind of junk would be a good idea. And I don't wear makeup to work really, but I figured I could just, you know, spray this on my skin and it would work just as good. So I'm definitely excited to give that a try, because I have not done that yet. And it smells pretty good, I think. Let me go ahead and smell it. Oh yeah, it actually has a nice citrusy scent, so it smells very nice, and I'm sure it's going to feel really nice on the skin. Okay, and the last kind of face product I have is this Elizabeth Arden Forever Bronze, and this I still have in the packaging. This is in the shade Deep 02, and I paid $6.99 for this, and this retails for $36. And it actually comes with its own little brush, which I think is really cute. Kind of reminds me of the little Physicians Formula brushes that come with their little face compacts, but super sleek packaging. Just a nice little bronzy component there. It says Elizabeth Arden on the front, and then on the inside These are always hard to open, I don't know why. The inside looks like this. So it actually like 2 bronzers, a highlighter kind of shade, and a peachy kind of shade. But I'm just gonna like swirl them together and use it as a bronzer because that's what it's called. So I guess that's what you're supposed to do. I'm sure you could use them all separately, but since this is Deep 02, I feel like the highlighter might be a little dark for my skin tone, but swirled all together and used as a bronzer, I'm sure it'll work just fine. So again, this was $6.99 and originally retails for $36. Okay, next I just have some eye products. The first couple are from Stila. They are the Shimmer and Glow liquid eyeshadows, and I have 2 of them. This one is in La Douce. It's just like this green color. And this one is in Freedom. And this one is this really pretty like shimmering blue. And I'll go ahead and swatch these real quick. Okay, so there those are right there. And I paid $7.99 for each of these, and these actually retail for $24 each. Next I have another liquid shadow, and this one is the Liquid Moon Dust eyeshadow from Urban Decay, and this one is in Space Time. Kind of like another greeny color, but more of like a brown in it. So I'll swatch it next to the other ones so we can see the difference. And this one, the other ones have a doe foot applicator. This one is more like a brush. And this one definitely has more brown to it, but still kind of that olive tone, similar to the other one. There is Space Time on the top there. Okay, and the last couple items I have are both from The Balm, and they are 2 of the Batter Up long wearing eyeshadow sticks, and I have them in the colors Slugger, which is like this purple color, and then Outfield, which is like this nice green color, kind of similar to those liquid ones. And I'll go ahead and swatch these as well. So there we go, there is Slugger. You guys can see in the light. Slugger and Outfield. And I paid $2.99 for each of these, and they actually retail for $17. Okay, the last group of items I have to show you all are lip products. The first 2 are from the Aaliyah and MAC collection. The lipstick I found is in the shade Try Again. The packaging looks like this. There we go. And then the color is just this really nice like brownie nude. I really like it a lot. And I love the smell of the MAC lipsticks too. They smell sweet. So there, that is in Try Again, right? Yes. And then I also found one of the lip glosses in the color Brooklyn. Just this really pretty like gold frosty color. There it is right there on the bottom. And so the lipstick I paid $8.99 for, and the lip gloss I paid $7.99, and then these each retailed for $18.50. Okay, the next item, I found another one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. I've hauled a few of these in the past. This one is in the shade Veronica, and I really like this like mauve-y color. And I'll go ahead and swatch this, of course. I love this color like for fall or pretty much any time of year, honestly. Fall and winter probably would be best. But this I paid $7.99, which kind of sucks because when these first were showing up at TJ Maxx, they were $6.99. So I guess they realized that, you know, people are buying them a lot, so they upped the price. But $7.99 is still a great price compared to the retail price of $20. Okay, the next item I have is from Lime Crime. It's another one of their plushies items, and this is the plushies, I don't think this is like a liquid lipstick. I guess this is more of like a gloss, but the packaging is just adorable. I love the lid, the color, and the little bear that's on it. And this is in the shade Violet. Yeah, and this is just like, it's kind of like just gives like a sheer wash of color on your lips, but it actually looks really pretty once it's on. And this I paid $5.99, and this retails for $20 as well. And another Lime Crime item I found was a Diamond Crusher, and this one I also paid $5.99, and this also retails for $20. This one is in the shade Over the Rainbow. It's kind of like a nude color, but it's got little tiny rainbow glitters in it. It's really pretty. There, that one is right there. Hopefully you guys can see the glitters in it. And then this next gloss, I have 4 more glosses and then 2 lipsticks to show you. But this next lip gloss is from Too Faced, and this is the Fairy Tears Magic Crystal Transforming Lip Topper. And the super cute packaging. I love this a lot. I actually just have this out on display because it's so pretty. But yeah, I'll swatch it. And then this I paid $6.99 and it retails for, or it retailed, I'm not sure if this is still available, through Too Faced, but it retailed for $19. And there's a swatch of it right there. It's kind of like a goldy, pinky kind of lip topper. It's really pretty. Okay, the next 3 lip glosses are all from Becca. This first one is from the Volcano Goddess collection, just like that palette that I showed earlier, and the color is Metaphoric Gold. Really pretty. I love the packaging. And this I believe I paid $5.99 for. $5.99 or $6.99, and this retails for, I want to say, between $18 and $20. I'm not sure the exact price, but there, that is on the bottom. Just a really pretty gold color. And then these next 2 are both from the Liquid Crystal Lip Topper collection, and I have the shades Topaz Gilt, and then this one is Amethyst Geode. Okay, so there's Topaz Gilt there, and then on the top is Amethyst Geode. Okay, the very last 2 items I have to share with you are both from Marc Jacobs. These are my very first ever Marc Jacobs purchases, and I'm super excited to have them in my collection now. This first one is from the La Marque Lip Cream Runway Edition, and this one was $7.99. And this is what the outer box looks like. And this is in the shade Tracks. The packaging looks like this, nice and sleek black packaging, and the color looks like this. It's a really dark, like vampy fall color, and there is that one right there. And then this next one is from the New Nudes collection. This is a sheer gel lipstick, and the packaging looks like this, and I really like the packaging of this one. I love the nude color. And then this one is in the shade Screen Test, and this one is like the absolute perfect nude color. Hopefully you guys can see. I have the window open. I'm using natural sunlight, and the sun's kind of like in a weird spot right now. Plus I have a bunch of trees in my backyard, so it might be blocking some sunlight. But there is what that one looks like. And I absolutely love these. I'm so excited to have these in my collection. And for some reason, the nude one was $1 more. So the black one was $7.99 and the nude one was $8.99. And these both retail for $32. Okay guys, that was everything. That was my entire part 2 to my TJ Maxx haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little 2-parter video collection. And by the way, if you guys are interested, I do have a video of this look coming soon. If you guys want to check that out, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you are interested in seeing future uploads from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. So if you'd like to see this portion of the haul, I came across the pink lime crime with the little unicorn. It's a little different than the other ones because it don't have I'm good at grammar. Elf, these two the last what's this Makeup Revolution? Why doesn't it say? Alright, what's next? Okay, and the last 2 eye products I have are both from The Balm. Both? Did I just say both? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I already said that.